Hello you guys. So I'm gonna try to make a tutorial here on how to really easily beat Infinity Castle. That's like a 2,000 subscriber special, so thank you guys for getting me to here. I never really expected to. And I genuinely mean that. So I'm gonna show you all the basic tips that I really go through whenever I do the castle. Someone asked for me to do this breathless as well, so I am. So that'll be a bit more fun. So obviously to start, it's pretty simple. Just gotta take out the demons. Okay, so now I know that they're in Akaza, so we gotta be a bit careful about the kick. Damn, should just finish the M1s. He might do the kick now, so I'll just dash by. So he does. So yeah, you just want to be careful at the beginning. It's just 4 demons, and the posture probably will take out the rest. Especially if you got like the Thunder and the Akaza combo. Because they can do it to like 200 damage or something. They hit it. He's about to get up, I should go to him. Yeah. He'll stay down for a little bit, so I'll be fine. I can also pick up stuff now. I got like 12k from selling like 470 runs or something like that. It was pretty easy money just for doing passive pickup. Obviously here, just finish the thing. Not that hard. It's cool that Rengoku has both the rising moves, that one and the normal one. Like the NPC variant and the player variant. It'd be cool if it was obtainable to get the NPC version, having like 2 risings. Tomioka's always like the first to die, so I should probably go to him right now. Better son of me. I know where Muichiro went. I still need to craft a gun for this account, but I've just been like delaying it. I don't even have anything for it actually. I just need the iron and the parts. Oh, he's over here. That's no good. Oh, he's inside the building. Okay, it's fine then. EU might be dead, or I'm not sure where he's at otherwise. So basically, for when you're doing it, there's like different tactics you want to use for each of the bosses. Akaza's and Kokushibos are very similar to each other, because they have a similar type of attack style. I mean, there's some slight variation, but nothing too crazy. The last guy's in there, and then we're done. Okay, so for Akaza, I like to rush first and then skeleton. So that what's his name? Giyu doesn't get hit from Akaza right off the bat. You can also really help Giyu out by just making sure he doesn't get comboed. So just let Giyu do a lot of the work at the beginning. Like that, you can help him to get extra hits. That's really beneficial. A lot of people just like to let Giyu just like fight for his own. You can definitely get more damage done with him if you just cooperate with him. He's gonna kick. Yeah. He might kick now. The next one. Not crap. If you have to let it Giyu just take the hit for you. I'm just gonna limitless now while Giyu's still here. You're not gonna really be able to if you had Akaza chasing you down. We're getting close to half HP and Giyu's still alive, which is usually pretty good. Yep, there's half. The perfect blocks do a lot of damage. He died for a second. Let it go in. Oh, there he is. For Akaza, what you want to do is make him waste his kit, like that. Then you can probably go in for 2 rounds of attacks. And continue to circle. Get some dashes in occasionally if you have to. But don't go too far. Reason being, if you go too far, they'll use the TP and then the other TP, like the 2 TP attacks, like that. You can double jump them and come to it or block. The strategy used to work a lot better, but now you have to really dash past them. As he wastes his movement, repeat the cycle. Obviously, you have skill and combo extending and more damage done per thing. I don't. Just I'm breathless, but. I have a lot of people asking about my clan. I'm Shinazugawa. In this one, in this account. So I get that extra regen. Oh, I messed up. You can also choose to knock him down, but I personally think it's easier just to keep him up. Oh, I didn't launch, that could have been bad. This is obviously a cheesier strategy to do, but this is if you really want to solo and you need to use it. This is the best way to do it. That's bad. Double jump is your friends. He rarely ever uses the TP apart from spawns, so you just don't have to worry about that. You gotta be like really far from him to use it. I'll show some examples of knocking him down. You can usually only do this twice as compared to the 3 for the other one, which is why I think it's worse. Unless you're using like a skill to knock him down, extend off of. Obviously, I wish I had shotgun to help out. Sometimes you don't get what you want. Now I'm gonna do it because it's beneficial, just quickly kill him. Doma, I'd argue, is a lot easier. Apart from the fact that he just glitches out the map. Sometimes I just go up here, make like double jump, and usually dodge and evade it. This time I got unlucky, even though I was like all the way up in the air. That way Shinobu doesn't get hit, but she's still pretty resilient regardless, so it doesn't matter. You can hope for get some hits, like I said. Same thing with Dia. She's definitely gonna last longer though. The thing is with Doma, when you get to be solo with him, you really want to change up your style from Akaza. It's a very similar concept though. Basically, the only difference is that for Doma, you're gonna want to knock him down every single time. And just keep, like what I'm doing right now, just spam this over and over and over. Man, like no damage. Without a comet of a turn, a flush of a turn. So this is what you want to do. It's a bit of a pain with the clone here, but I can still do it. You don't want to keep him up because then he can use the ice spike thing that just like shoots it up. See, like he tried to right now. You don't have to M2, but I like to for the extra damage. Obviously, it's best to keep him against the wall, and you can just do your combo extensions. That's why Argue is the easiest one, because it's really, even if you do mess up, you'll probably have to die, or lose like 200 HP like you would have Akaza. Usually if you mess up, it'll just hit you away into like 50 damage. Maybe 100 if you're unlucky. As we begin to come up on more stamina, we just dash away here. Not dash, but then, because you want to save the double jump. He's gonna use his thing where he dashes like that. And then you can just run around and dodge him a little bit. Afterwards, once your stamina's back up, you can run back in and continue this. But we have Shinobu, so we can just chill out. I love when they perfect block since they do so much damage that way. I don't know how that didn't hit me, but I don't care. As long as I didn't get hit, doesn't matter. His moves are pretty easy to dodge. That one, you just hit him to cancel it. And then the ice vines, you just double jump it. And you can just dash it away and jump from the dash. That's what I mean by occasional unlucky damage. Also, there's a really bad cheese you can do for Koku, where you just bring an ice clone, and then the ice clone won't die, even after Koku eats it, and he'll be distracted, and he'll just stand on top of it. And it's pretty easy to kill him after that. It's just a cycle. This is why I said he's the easiest one. And like I said, there's room for error, so if you do mess up, it's not the end of the world. With Koku or Akaza, it's really bad. So now I see him back up, let him use vines, and back away even more. He'll use the dash forward, and then I'll just walk a bit. I'll put him on a like Shinobu right now, because might as well. She's not doing much. So the ice clones are a pain since they just distract them. Yeah, usually Shinobu, if you're smart, you can always live again. In this case, she is. Now time for Koku. You want to either block or dash and then block. I like to dash and then block. That way we save Sanemi from getting hit. I don't know why Koku's not really using any skills apart from that. Off to a good start with Sanemi though. It's again similar concept, you want to help them out to help them get extra hits. That's why I like to stand close to Koku so that he doesn't really use the skills on Sanemi. Like the Calamitous Eddy. Like that. I wasn't close enough, but I think that's the Calamitous Eddy. That's Catastrophe. Yeah, I have the moves and stuff, but that's fine. Usually you want Sanemi to do this, because it's just easy damage. They'll do it for a while, and then they eventually just Sanemi music does claw or Koku goes flying. It's either or. Like that, so Koku went flying a bit. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Yeah, Sanemi lost a lot of health from that. Probably like 200. Go figure, both moves do around 100. Catastrophe seem to hit a lot too. So then that's the other alternative where he just uses Dust Claw. Or he can go flying too. So, once Sanemi dies, what you want to do is just bait out the Calamus Eddy skill. Yeah, that one right there. And stay in range, same way you do the Akaza to present those long range moves. You're going to do the exact same thing with Kokushibo. Usually you can get 2 in 1 combos and before he stops. Oh, he glitched in this case. Usually this doesn't happen, and you just keep wrapping around. So you just circle around in the same way you did with Akaza. You don't have to dash for this one, which is a lot nicer. And he'll just use it, and then you can do this 2 times. And then you want to start circling again. The thing is, if you go out of range like this, he'll end up using the skills, and if you don't block it, it's a lot of damage. Around it. Let me try to knock him and get him to work. No, yeah, he's above completed. He was designed pretty nicely. You can just use this to practice your combos. Didn't even get to dash. Oh, what's going on? That's really about it. It's a pretty simple and easy thing to just beat him castle if you know those 3 tactics. Then having a breath obviously is going to help to make it quicker. Easier, gets the combos done. A lot of people don't turn their screens to use hitbox. Like, you can turn around, hit them behind, and knock them in the direction you want. Let's say I was facing him, I wanted to go forward, I'll just do it. Want him to go sideways? I'll turn around and send him forward. Same with the other direction. And for backwards, you really want to do the turn. Then you can hit them in the walls and get the combos a lot easier. Honestly, if you beat Akaza, you should be able to do this. Because Akaza, in my opinion, is actually like the hardest one. Because when he does his kick, he like walks forward a bit with the velocity of his body. And it's really annoying. And then it's like impossible to get out. Even if you're breathing, usually you're able to walk out of combos if you are, but not for Akaza's attack. You're like completely stuck. And that basically means he's about to get a free 100 damage on maybe 150 if he manages to hit the TP attack forward. It's a bit upsetting I couldn't really show Koku properly, but you can definitely see me using this technique in other fights for my in the Castle series. Usually it wouldn't take this long, obviously, because I have a rusty Nitrin, and I don't have a breath. And it's just gonna take a while, so you would probably have him dead by now. Even considering he's glitched it be quicker. And what you can do is you can try and throw in skills like a thunderclap or something, but make sure you dash close to him afterwards, because otherwise he'll use the far range. If you don't, then just make sure to block either or. So you can definitely knock him around a bit. In my Sun one, I'm pretty sure I'd use a lot of skills and moves on him over and over. And that's definitely a viable strategy to incorporate with the main one. But you want to follow this essential basic movement. And if you want to play it safe, then just do this. If you want to be even safer, get a breath that is an iframe like Mr. Son of Sound. Or Insect. I think those are the only 4. Because that way, if he does get you in the eddy, or Akaza gets you in the punch barrage, you can just iframe out. Probably a Tokito Mist would be best for that case. So you can just iframe twice. And chances are you're not gonna die. But you can mess up twice in a row and still be fine. Also, wind and mist are probably the best for this then, when I think about it. Wind, because if you really cannot do this strategy, then just get wind or moon, because those are both very far ranged attack based. Primarily wind, obviously. You can just spam some far range attacks, and that's literally all you have to do. It'd take a long time, like maybe 40 minutes, if you're doing this. And not really getting any M1s in. But it still would work a lot better, especially for Koku and Doma, considering their rooms are bigger. Akaza would be a bit more typical, but you can just probably glitch him into the small room using the whirlwind. So that's definitely a viable strategy as well. I hope this helped anyone that has been struggling. As for mobile, I don't play mobile, so I don't really have any good tips. I'd probably go to maybe someone that knows more than I do, because I've tried it and I'm not good at it at all. I'm just being honest. That's about it for this video. See ya.